Hi, so in this video I'm going to explain why I'm not actually slotting an upgraded relic. So what I have at the moment in terms of my relics are, as a Retribution Paladin, I have 2 Holy Relics and a Fire Relic. The Fire Relic has the BiS trait on it. Great, that drops actually into my Sargeras. The other 2 also drop into my Sargeras. They're a very good trait. They're not quite BiS trait for most of the content I'm doing, but they are very, very good, very close to it. At 940 item level, I've been quite lucky here. Now, I have just opened my Mythic Plus Dungeon weekly cache, and I have this happy little chappy here, which is a 945 Holy Relic, so it's higher item level than the 940s, and for my purposes, it's a BiS Relic. Slightly BiS now. Blizzard have actually improved that situation. It's not way higher than it used to be, but it is BiS trait and 5 item levels higher. So in the here and now, it's a no-brainer. I slot this new relic. All I have to choose is which one do I slot it into. But here's where there's a small problem. Although it's a BiS relic and 5 item levels higher, it's not screaming ahead in terms of the BiS list. What if when the netherlight crucible goes active next week, the hidden trait on it ends up being one that's very, very poor? One that's basically has 0 value to me. And what if these ones, which are currently second BiS traits, actually get the BiS trait, or whichever one I happen to slot, because how do I know which one I should put it into? Maybe this one, if I leave it alone now, gets the BiS trait, and actually I get the BiS and second BiS trait, and all I have to lose for it is 5 item levels. That's fantastic. So this is why I'm leaving it at the moment. Now, I was sort of discussing this, and some people were saying, oh, but Blizzard said you can't get any like crap traits on it. You will only get DPS traits on it. Maybe, but maybe not. So here I am on the PTR with my character. And, you know, this is a little bit further back. It's not quite, but it's still got the 2 Holy Relics and a Fire Relic, of course. Open up the netherlight crucible, and what have we got here? So on this relic, my hidden traits are Flash of Light, 0 value for DPS, 0 value full stop, quite frankly. Over here we've got Blessing of Protection, 0 value for DPS, and again, if I'm honest, 0 use on anything other than maybe Mistress. Here's a DPS one. I mean, that is the one I would choose to go for on this particular slot, but nonetheless 2 useless traits. Go along to the Fire one. Divine Storm, only good for AoE, 0 use for single target, but it is at least a DPS one. There's our Blessing of Protection again, 0 use. There's our Flash of Light again, 0 use. And then we go to the third one. Oh look, it's our old friend, Blessing of Protection, 0 use. There's a decent one, you know, medium probably, well, fairly useful, above medium. At least a DPS increase. And there's our old friend, Flash of Light. Now, it could well be that something has changed, and that what Blizzard say, if that is indeed correct, that we won't get any defensive ones, as I have just shown, and this is me on the PTR today, right now, has been changed. It's just that it hasn't been retroactively changed because of course this character put those relics into the netherlight crucible a while ago on the PTR. In fact, as soon as I could get the netherlight crucible active, I put them on. So what I would say in this particular case, and what I'm certainly going to do, is I'm not going to slot the new one just in case. Maybe if Blizzard are right in saying you will definitely get a DPS legendary behave yourself, DPS trait choice, then that's fine. But as the evidence on the PTR at the moment, even with a character that I created on the PTR some time ago, is saying to me loud and clear, do not slot any relics at the moment unless they are a huge upgrade. I'm just going to show caution here. And I might recommend that other people do the same, unless, as I say, the item level is such a massive upgrade that it wouldn't make any difference what you've got here.